In the following demonstration, I'd like to show you two things. First, a recap of the compatibility between version 6 and v5, which already exists today. Second, the new enhanced compatibility between version 6 and v5, introduced with v6 R2012X and the next release of v5. You'll see how this enables a unique level of collaboration between versions, which allows design projects to coexist between v5 and version 6. We've been planning this capability from the very beginning of version 6. Here we have an automotive OEM designer who accesses CATIA version 6 through the 3D Live portal. And he's loading a selected design environment using the PLM compass. The designer has to respond to a change order that requires a new fixing attachment, which he sketches out and creates at a functional level. He adds some features to the part and prepares to send it to a supplier for completion and detailing. The supplier, however, is using CATIA v5. So the OEM designer uses a CATIA utility to convert the design environment for the v5 supplier. He selects the As Result option, which simplifies the part to a level which can be read by the previous release. This is exactly the same process as when sending models from v5 to a lower release. Now in v5, you see the 3D geometry and the product structure from version 6. We've transferred As Result, so in the tree we can see a single solid. The geometry is exact, but the internal features are not available. However, we can still make modifications by adding design features, or adding manufacturing detail, and finally merging the new body into the main solid. To complete it, we'll add a fillet between the two bodies. Remember, this is a well-proven process. It's exactly the same as has been used for years between releases of v5. And now, in v6, we read the v5 model and replace the original concept with the fully designed model from v5. Clearly very, very powerful, but some customers have now explained that there are particular scenarios where it is valuable to retain the design know-how during the model exchange. So for example, when two companies are collaborating in the early phases of a design, and there's ongoing change to the model by both parties. This is why we've delivered enhanced downward compatibility between version 6 and v5. Here in version 6, we have a pulley pump wheel. You can see the specification tree and the features. And we're now going to send that part back to v5 with a new option, As Specification. This option preserves the features in the model, and they will be available to the v5 supplier. As you can see in v5, the features are now available, and they can be edited directly or visualized in the tree. Here we'll make a modification to the circular pattern from 3 instances to 4. And just one double click is enough to change 8 single edge fillets. We can also modify the plane that drives the length of the boss. Here there's an OEM design rule restricting the length of the boss. It's an example of knowledgeware which was created in version 6 and which has also been preserved in the transfer to v5. So we've added version 6 technology into V5 so that we can make the changes to version 6 parts in V5. But there is another benefit. We can use version 6 function in V5. Here in V5 we'll create a silhouette feature, a version 6 function which did not exist in V5 R21. So this upward-downward functionality is new to CATIA, and it provides a level of flexibility between versions which is not provided by anyone else in the market. So in summary, we've seen how V5 downward already supports certain scenarios. And now we've seen that we're opening a full new set of scenarios which enable real co-design. In CATIA V5, we can now take a V6 model, modify the existing features, add new features, and send it back to V6. You can imagine how this will make it easier to engage in version 6 without changing your V5 processes. And of course, V5 will continue to evolve with the benefits of version 6 technology to support the transition.